So here we are. I'm sitting with Noel from Time for Nutrition, doing some filming today. My name's Martin John. Published a book called Get Clean Martin John. Basically, it's about myself, 30 years as a cocaine and alcohol addict, from rags to riches to cocaine, and a living nightmare. I'm clean 7 years now. It's all in the book. Doing some filming with Noel today. So basically, this is a short clip about myself. I'm actually working at the moment with Mind, the organisation Mind, Mental Health, doing a challenge. It's called the 365 Challenge, Martin John, raising £1 million. I'm about sort of 6 weeks into the challenge. If you want to check out what the challenge is, just ping onto my Instagram, which is Martin John Get Clean. Press the link in the bio. The giving page is open. It'll give you all the information about my challenges, and obviously my target is £1 million. So yeah, this book is basically about myself, a boy from East London who got extremely rich at a very young age, and unfortunately got caught up with cocaine and alcohol addiction for over 30 years. It's in the book. It's a real raw insight into a man that comes from the street. A lot of people are going to connect with it. It's like a rags to riches story, and also it's going to give people a lot of hope and a bit of light at the end of the tunnel to know that you can definitely get clean from any addiction with the right mindset and focus on yourself. That's what it's all about. So this is just a short clip, like I say, with Noel. There's the book. Obviously, I want to mention Time for Nutrition, who supply me with all my supplements from day one regarding my challenge. They are top drawer company, brilliant service. The staff are incredible. Just the same as Noel, who's filming me now. Great people to work with. Just a short clip, this video, and there's going to be a bit more to come as we go through the day. Thanks for watching. That's what you need in your life, to sort you out. If you're struggling with the powder, you need to purchase a copy of that book from my website, www.martinjohngetclean.com. It's got loads of information on there about the services that I give, a lot of advice. It's also worth giving me a follow on Instagram, Martin John Get Clean. There's loads of stuff on there about addiction, interviews, radio broadcasts that I've done, the whole lot. So if you're a really bad place in your life and you're struggling with it, you can't connect with conventional groups. I'm a little bit unusual, a bit brutal, but I'm from the street. So you're going to get a connection in the book and with the man himself. You can't lose nothing. Take a look. It could change your life for all the right reasons. That's true. A little bit of knowledge for people. This is completely off the scale, but you see that shop, Richard James. I think I'm right in saying they supplied all the outfits and all the clothes for the film Batman with Jack Nicholson. I've also myself had some clothes made up in there. Don't get me wrong, I end up walking down the road like Long Del Fonte, mate. But that was back in the day when I was hitting the club scene. I was very high on cocaine and alcohol addiction, so things were off the scale. But that shop got a very good memory for me, because when I got clean, I actually went in there and I purchased a jumper just for, not for the sake of buying something expensive, but just to go in there, a little treat to myself, and actually, when I buy something, know what I was doing, because most of the time I was completely off my fucking head. So it's just that I've got good memories with that shop and bad memories, and obviously in this area, Old Burlington Street, a lot of people are going to know it. There's a club called Legends, which has been there for many years. I've spent years and years in there, completely comatose, acting like a fool, putting half a Tower Bridge up my nose, and drinking the vineyards out of their wine. It was absolutely fucking madness. And also, it cost me a lot. Personal, my family, I lost myself. The money is irrelevant. Because money is always replaceable. But when you lose time, I probably lost 30 years of my life due to the addiction with the drink and the powder. And I would strongly advise this to anyone today, obviously filming with Noel, Time for Nutrition, I would advise this, anyone that's struggling with addiction, don't take it as a joke, because it'll fucking grab hold of you, like it did me. And I'm a man from the street, I don't come from here originally, I come from East London, people know that. But it grabs hold of you, it'll kidnap you, and it'll put you in the gutter with the fucking sewer rats. And some people, my friends, they don't get out of it. They stay there for the rest of their lives. So obviously my message is this. If you are at the moment struggling with mental health, alcohol addiction, gambling addiction, drug addiction, there's always a way out. But the only way, go on mate, sorry. That's a telly owner. Yeah? The only way to move forward is to actually, once you can accept that you've got a problem, it took me 30 years to accept that, which is fucking embarrassing. But once you can accept you've got a problem, you are starting to repair. I know it sounds a bit off the cuff, but once you can acknowledge you're in trouble, yeah, that's the turning point. But if you just carry on drifting through life, shoving shit up your nose, drinking, whatever your addiction may be, it's the same with the mental health, yeah? Anyone and everyone can better and repair themselves. It's not for everyone. A lot of people go to groups, a lot of people curse me on social media because I've attacked my addiction myself. I'll have to throw that one in. I got clean from the drink and the powder and mental health. I've done it by myself. I didn't connect with conventional groups, they weren't for me. That don't mean to say that I'm disrespecting them, because that would be ignorant and very unprofessional of me to do so. But what I would say is everyone on the planet, if you can get your mind in gear and take control of your actions and the way you conduct yourself through life, you've got half a chance of getting clean, bettering your life and moving on. But if you carry on the same thing every week like I've done for 30 years, you are going in the fucking sewer. Take a tip from me, an old man, 58, I'm lucky to be alive, 7 years clean, just over. I might waffle on, but I'm very passionate about what I do. That's why we're filming, to throw it out there, to give people a bit of light from a man that's a little bit rough and ready, but I'll just tell you the way it is, yeah? It's no like giving me a cuddle, give me a hug, all that old bollocks. Listen, addiction, mental health is a fucking killer. So if you don't address it very quickly, you could be going to the cemetery. It's as simple as that. Bold, brutal, but real. That's it. See this designer, right? Oswald Boateng. I actually met him down in Chelsea. I was off my head. He's a lovely, lovely man. He's a black guy. He's a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant designer. And I am right in saying I think he was the first or only black guy to come down Savile Row and smash everyone to pieces, because his suits are spot on and he's a very nice man. I don't even know if he's in there. If he's in there, I'll shout out to him. I don't even know. Right, so this is the thing. Time for nutrition. How I come across these guys is obviously they supply supplements for fitness, and as fitness has got a massive part of my journey of getting clean, which is in the book. I've linked up with these people and they're good people. Obviously Noel is doing the filming, but on a brief note, if you're looking for supplements, there is no better company on the market whatsoever. He's a top drawer, right? So this is how I got connected, through social media with Time for Nutrition. They supply me with all my supplements, and it's a bit deja vu, because getting clean from the cocaine and alcohol, fitness was a massive part for me. I think I went up to 22 stone. I was 22 stone. I think I was around about 44 waist. Now I'm down to 32, 34 waist. I've lost like 11 stone. I'm not bragging about it, but I've done it by myself, trained myself, again, got clean from the drugs and the drink, and addressed my mental health by myself. It ain't going to be for everyone, and it ain't about me blowing my own trumpet, excuse the pun. It's about sending a message out there, because there's a lot of people, there's fucking hundreds of thousands of people struggling at the moment with mental health, addiction, all over the country, all over the world. So why we're getting these videos out there is to give people a bit of inspiration. I mean, that's quite a common But listen, if I can do it, if I can lose 11 stone, right, and come away from cocaine and alcohol, listen, I used to sniff a line of coke every 5 minutes, right, for 30 years, right? It ain't about me bragging about what I had, how much I spent, but I can tell you, on camera, the worst point, I was spending £4,000, £4,000 a week on powder and drink, right? It's nothing to boast about, it ain't me being Billy Big Bollocks, it's about me being an open book and letting people realise, yeah, if you've got problems, you want to address them with a straight mind. If you get on that powder, mate, and the drink, you're going down the fucking pan, yeah? You ain't going to solve nothing. They're just going to escalate even bigger when you sober up, and you're going to be in a bad place. So remember, take control of your mind, your action, and remember who you are, yeah? Fucking be somebody, mate, yeah? Anyone on the planet can be successful. Anyone and everyone can get clean from addiction. Not just about believing in yourself, it's about fucking doing it, yeah? Actions speak louder than words. It's as simple as that. You want to read this book, and again, I'm going to tell you again, it ain't a punt, www.martinjohngetclean.com. Go to the website, have a look at all the services that I offer. I do counselling, I do group meetings. Obviously at the moment it's a little bit difficult with the COVID, but there's loads of stuff on there, loads of information, and I'll say it again, yeah? I'm lucky enough to come across these guys, they're filming for me, right? We're going to get this out there. There's a lot of people that want to connect with me, and I'll come across a bit of a white boy, but I ain't. If you get to know me, I'm very passionate about what I'm doing, because I don't want to see people go through what I've been through for 30 years. It nearly cost me fucking life. I'm grateful and blessed that I'm still here today, filming with Time for Nutrition, to throw these videos out there, mate, to help people. And that's what I can say about that. Stay well.